What if you could cure any disease just by drinking a glass of water? A simple sip to wipe out everything from a common cold to cancer. It sounds like a dream, right? But this miracle would completely reshape our world in ways you might not expect. First, let's talk about health. With no more diseases, human life expectancy would skyrocket. We could live for hundreds of years, free from sickness and chronic pain. The only things left to worry about would be accidents and aging itself. Hospitals would become relics of the past. Doctors, nurses, and the entire medical industry would need to find completely new jobs. The familiar landscape of healthcare would simply vanish. This leads us to the economy. The massive pharmaceutical industry, worth trillions of dollars, would collapse overnight. No more pills, no more vaccines. Insurance companies built around health coverage would become obsolete, but a new economy might rise from the ashes. Imagine if this special water was rare or controlled. It could become the most valuable resource on the planet, creating a new class of ultra-wealthy water barons. But the social impact would be even more staggering. With everyone living longer, the global population would explode. This would put an unimaginable strain on our planet's resources. How would we feed billions of extra people? Where would everyone live? Governments would face the monumental task of managing overpopulation and preventing environmental collapse. It would be a constant battle for sustainability. And how would we even think about this water? Would it be science or magic? Scientists would race to understand its properties, potentially unlocking secrets that could rewrite the laws of biology and physics. At the same time, many would see it as a divine gift, sparking new religions and spiritual movements centered around these holy waters. Of course, there are downsides. Without disease, the engine of natural selection would grind to a halt. And what if not everyone had access to this healing water? It could create the greatest inequality in human history, a world split between the mortal and the immortal. We might solve the problem of physical illness only to face new crises, overpopulation, resource wars, and perhaps even the psychological burden of living for centuries. So, while a world without disease sounds like a paradise, it would force humanity to confront fundamental questions about life, death, and the very balance of our existence. Curing our bodies might just create a whole new set of problems for our world. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this thought experiment, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.